Hello everyone, welcome to Kitech Digital. My name is Kobe and I'm glad you are here. Now in today's video we are going to create this beautiful hospital website over here with booking functionality in it, whereby people can be able to, or patients can be able to book an appointment with a doctor or the hospital itself, and then they will fulfill the appointment. So basically it's just a simple website with a booking functionality in it. So this concept of creating this hospital website can be used for accountants or any kind of service because of the booking functionality in it. So maybe you want to create a booking website, or a website with a booking functionality in it. I think this website is perfectly for you, or this tutorial is perfectly for you. So I'm going to take you through how the website really looks like, and then we will start the design process and everything, how to get this beautiful website done. So as you can see over here, this is the header over here, and this is the logo of the hospital, Kitech Hospital. And then we have the the menu items over here. We have the home, the about, the procedures, the reviews, the contact, and then my account page. And then also we have a button over here, which when you click over here will lead you to where the appointment services are, or where you can book your appointment. So basically this is about the header of the website. Now this website basically is just one page with some few other pages, the account page and the booking page. Okay, so it's not much going. There's nothing like more pages over here. No, it's just about 3 or 4 pages of the website. So everything happens on the front end, and then on the front page, and then other pages like the accounts page and then the booking page also comes in. So basically that is the header of the website. Now we have the hero section over here with this beautiful beautifully designed hero section with the slogan of the hospital: we care for the living, and then some few words written over here. And then we have also a picture depicting of what really goes on in the hospital. And then at the background you can see a picture of a nurse over there, who also depicts the brand of the hospital. So basically that is the hero section. And then when you scroll down, we also have what we are committed to about, that is the about page itself. So this basically talks about the hospital. Okay, so you can put any details over here about your hospital over here. Now when somebody clicks over here, it will still lead the person to the appointments or services section of the page. So that is also the about section with some few words written over here and then some pictures over here. Now when you go down, that is where you can book your appointment. So these are the services that are the hospital offer. The hospital offer these services. So pediatrics services, we have the gynecological services, the dental services, and then the maternity service. Now all these things can be booked on the front end over here. Okay, so I'll show you how you can able to book a service or an appointment with a doctor in the hospital. Now when you go down to, we have a call to action over here. If you have any problem, or if you have something you want to discuss, you can call before you can even book an appointment. And then the procedure of how everything goes about also is over here. Okay, so you can list some few procedures, how the hospital operates and all those things. You can list it over here. And then also happy stories about people who visit the hospital can also be be displayed over here. Okay, and then we have, if you have reviews on Google and other there are like Yelps and other places. You can also list it over here, and then um you can also get a call to action to over here, another call to action to over here, and then we have the map display where the hospital is located, the location of the hospital, and then also a footer session, okay, over here. So basically that is all about the front page and everything about the website. Now when you click on the about page over here, it leads you to the about side. When you click on the procedure, it goes to the procedure. When you click on reviews, it goes to the review, and then when you click on contact, it takes you to the location or the contact of the footer section of the website. And then the last one, this one is what the account page. Okay, so because it is a booking website, you need an account page whereby people can also track the progress of their booking and all those things. So when you click over here, it goes to the account page of the website. So this is how the account page looks like. Okay, so if somebody have booked um, a reservation or make any appointment, it will be shown over here, and then you can decide to cancel it if you don't need it anymore. Okay, all these settings will get into it. Now basically that is how the website really works, and it's a very nice website which can be used for not just a hospital, but like I said, all kinds of professional services that needs a booking plugin or booking functionality in their website. So let's look at how the booking or the whole appointment thing works. So now if you are on the front page of the website, when you click on get appointment, it takes you over here. Now any kind of service that you want to book an appointment for, you can book. So let's say I'm a woman and I want to book an appointment for gynecological services, or I want a gynecology to check something that is I feel is wrong with me. So I can click over here to book an appointment with a person, with a doctor. Now when I click book an appointment, it takes me to the appointment booking page. Okay, so all the services are listed over here, but automatically, because I clicked on the gynecological services, I'm redirected, like this one is automatically ticked for me, and then I can go to the next step. Now here you choose a doctor. Okay, so these are two doctors who can help you with your whatever that is wrong with you. So I'm going to choose Dr. Kobe K, okay, over here, and then I'll click on the next. Then here you would have to select the date of the appointment and then the time of the appointment. So I'm gonna choose, let's say, on the 12th of April. Okay, and then the time, maybe I need it around, let's say, 9 o'clock. Okay, and then I click on next. Now here you need to enter your name, okay, and then your phone number and other things, and then your location. All those things you enter it over there, and then you click on next. Now after everything, it gives you a summary of your booking. Okay, so the booking fee is what is automatically, you don't need to pay for any booking fee, but if you want to set it in a way that some people can pay, you can list it over there. You can also set it as a booking fee over there, and that depends on you. But this website, I made it in such a way that it is just for booking. No money is needed to book something, an appointment with the doctors. So when you go over there, you pay all your fees over there. Okay, so if you want to also leave a message, you leave the message over there, and then you can click on the next step. Now if you have any coupon, like for example, maybe you have, if the booking needs money to book, so maybe you have a coupon for the booking, you can apply it over here. Now after that, you can see that they have some terms display over here. So in case of delay, we will keep your seat for 15 minutes. After that, you lose your priority. Now all these settings you can set it in the booking functionality or the booking plugin, and then you click on next. Now this is your booking confirmation page, and that is how it is done. So your booking is complete, booking number is 535, and then they tell you that you receive a booking confirmation email. If you do not receive an email in 5 minutes, check your junk or spam, blah blah blah. And this is your reservation. Please call blah blah blah, send blah blah to. So all these things are there, and then you click on complete. Now when you click on complete, it will take you to the thank you page. Okay, so this is the thank you page. Now you can visit your account page to check your booking. So as you can see, the booking number 535 that we booked, here is it. Okay, so if you are not sure that you go, or if you want to cancel it, you can click here to cancel the booking. So basically that is how you can book an appointment on this particular website. Now this plugin is a special plugin I discovered, guys. It's very nice, and the process is very smooth. Okay, no hassle. The patient or the customer or your client will not worry whenever have any problem whenever booking an appointment on your website. So that is how the website really works. And let's start with the design process and everything over here. So basically, if you need to create this particular website, now you need certain things to start. You need a hosting, you need a domain name, and then you need to install WordPress on your hosting. Okay, so that is what you need. These are the things that you need to start all this. Now I assume that you have bought your hosting already, you bought your domain name already, and so I will move straight to how to install WordPress from the cPanel. Now if you have not done that, all this tutorial that I'm creating, I'll create a timestamp over there. You can skip all those things. Now if you don't have a hosting and a domain name, don't worry, I have some videos of how to buy cheap domain and cheap hostings that you can watch through it, and then buy your hosting and your domain. But at the moment, we're going to start the tutorial from how to install WordPress from your cPanel, and then we move ahead to designing the whole this whole website from scratch. Now let's get into the tutorial business. Okay, so now let's go. So you log on to your cPanel. So this is how the cPanel looks like. Okay, this is basically how my cPanel looks like. Now you can decide to search over here for WordPress over here, or you can scroll down to this place. Okay, and then you see Spectacular's apps installer over here. Now click on WordPress over here, and then it will take you to this page, page over here. Now I have a lot of installations I've done over here. Now what you need to do is click on install now, and then you choose the domain name that you want to use. Okay, so I want to use this domain name, and then I will scroll down and then give a site name over here. So my site name is Kitech Hospital, and then my site description, or the the tagline or whatever I want to give it is maybe we care for the living. So and then you can give an admin username what you want. So the admin username, I'm going to give Kitech, and then you can choose a password that you want. Okay, so I'm going to choose a password. Okay, so I'm going to choose this password, and then you can also enter your email address over here. So I'm going to use this email address, and then basically that is it to go. Now you scroll down and then you click on install over here. So you can also choose an email over here to send your installation details to your email. Okay, so let me check my password again. Okay, very good. So I'm good to go. All what I need to do is to click on install. Now it will start the installation process. It takes a few minutes for it to be done. Okay, and then we are good to go. So we have basically installed our WordPress. So guys, to move to the final stage, all what I'm requiring for you is for you to please again subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. Okay, please subscribe to this channel, and let's move forward. Now this is a new channel, and we started just late last year. Okay, and the channel is growing small, but I need you to help me so that I can also keep on creating these tutorials. Okay, so let a lot of people know about how to create their own website. Share the video, and then also subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell over there, so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll be able to come and consume the content. Okay, so basically we are good to go. Now what we need to do is, this is your your URL, okay, that leads to your website, and this is your admin URL. Okay, so let's check the website itself. Let's open it in a new tab. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, this is the website, and this is how it looks like. So nothing is over here. Okay, nothing is over here. Now let's go to the admin side. Let's click over here and go to the admin side. Okay, yes, so this is our admin dashboard. Okay, this is admin. So basically we are done with installing the WordPress, and everything is good to go. So we are done with the first part, to install the WordPress on our website. Now the next part that we are going to go is to install a theme, and then we import a demo content, so that we can get this beautiful website done. And all what we need to do now, we are not going to start anything from scratch. We're going to import all this demo, and then what we're going to do is just change some few things in it to make it our own, to change the colors, to change some few things, the words, everything that we want to change, and then we make it our own. So that is what we are going to that is what we are going to do. Now we're going to create this website in some few we're not going to waste time over here. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to let's go to the backend over here. Now first we have to install a theme. Okay, so we're going to themes, and then I'm going to delete this theme over here. So click and delete, and then click theme details, and then you delete it. Yes, I want to delete it, and then it will be left with only one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on add new. Okay, so now that I'm here, now the theme that I'm going to install is called the Astra theme. Okay, so search for Astra, and you get this theme over here. Okay, this theme. Now that is what we are going to use. Now click on install. When the theme is installed, what you need to do is to click on activate. Okay, very good. So we now have our theme installed and activated. Now the next one that we are going to also install is to install some plugins. Okay, so we are going to install the Astra starter template. Okay, and then also install Elementor to build our pages for us, and then we install the plugin that will help us to be able to create the booking functionality on our to help us get the booking functionality on our website. And that is exactly what we're going to do. So first I want to delete some this plugins over here. I don't like them, so I'm going to just delete them. Okay, so let me deactivate this one and then delete it. Okay, so I don't have any plugin installed. Now what I want to do is to install the plugins that I told you about. So we're going to install Elementor Astra starter template, and then the plugin that will help us get the booking functionality. So as you can see over here, we have this notice that is telling us to install the Astra starter template. But first, let us install Elementor first. So let's go to plugins, okay, add new, and then we go to search for Elementor. Okay, so we're going to search for Elementor Page Builder. Okay, so this one is what we are going to install. Okay, so guys, if you don't know Elementor, it is just a nice page builder which helps you design your website without coding. Okay, it is a drag and drop page builder which everybody can use. All what you need is just a design eye to be able to design your website the way you want it. Now Elementor also have a lot of starter templates you can just import, or just import them to build your website for you. So as we are here, as we search for Elementor over here, what we need to do is to click on install now. Okay, very good. Now that we have Elementor installed, now let's search for the Astra starter template. Yeah, this one is what we want. Install this one. Okay, good. So at the moment we install the Astra, automatically how do you even say it activated it automatically. Okay, so for us, and then it redirected us to this page. Okay guys, so we are directed to this page. Now we're not going to start it first because we need to install some we need to activate some things and then install some plugins first. Okay, now before that, okay, first let's start building our website. So click on build your website and then click on Elementor, because we're going to use Elementor to design it. Now as you can see, because Elementor is not activated, we have installed Elementor but we have not activated it, so it is now shown over here. Okay, so let's go back, let's click on back, and let's click back, yeah, and go back to plugins over here. Okay, now let's activate Elementor. Very good. So Elementor is activated, and this is the setup widget of Elementor. Now we're going to skip everything. Okay, just skip everything, just skip. Now when you come to this page, just close the page. Okay, so we go to here, and then what we need to do is to exit to dashboard. Okay, very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this three dots over here, and then exit full mode. Okay, and then go back to plugins over here. Now let's see the plugins that we have installed. So far we have only 2 plugins installed. Okay, now we need to add another plugin. Okay, we need to add another plugin. So let's go to add new, and then the plugin that we are going to install is the one that will help us to be able to get the functionality of the booking functions on our website. Okay, that will bring the booking functionality on our website, and that plugin is a very nice plugin which will help you which will help your website to be able to what function get that booking function on it. So we're going to search for Salon. Okay, just search for Salon, 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 and this is what we are looking for: Salon booking system. This plugin over here. Now guys, as you can see, it have what 8,000 plus active installation. Now I don't know why this plugin is so good, but a lot of people don't really know it, because this plugin does all the simple things that you need a booking plugin to do for you. And even though it is a salon, I don't know, because of the name, even though it is a salon, it does everything. Okay, it doesn't really restrict you to a salon or a barbering or whatever it is. You can use it to do anything, whether a salon or a barbering shop or accounting or hospital, anything that you want to do. It depends on how you would configure it. Okay, and that is it. So we're going to install this plugin. So let's click on install, and then after installed, let's click on activate. Okay, very good. So it will ask you to allow and continue. Now we're gonna skip it, and then this is what the Salon settings over here, the welcome page over here. Now you have your booking calendar or the agenda, which you see all your bookings over there, and then the booking forms, you can configure the booking forms, and then the settings over there, you can check the settings. But for now, we are not going to focus on it. Now let's go back to the plugins. Okay, so if you hover over here, if you hover on the Salon, you can see that you can see every settings of the Salon or the booking plugin over here. Okay, now we'll come back to it itself again, but let's go to the starter template over here. Okay, now we're going to start with something. So as we are over here now, let me go to let's go to the appearance over here and go to click on starter template. Okay guys, so we installed the starter template basically because we don't want to start our website from scratch. We need a template to start the website for us, so that is why it is called starter template. So this starter template, it's quite handy. It comes in very handy with a lot of sample websites that you can import and then change some few things and then build your website on it. So as you can see, they have some free and then some also premium templates. Now you can use any of them to build your website for free without paying anything. Okay, the free ones you can use for free without paying anything, and if you need the premium ones, you subscribe to it and then you can use them. You pay some small fees and then you can use them. So basically we're going to search for one and then we use it. Okay, so that is all what we are going to do over here. Now what we're going to look for, the what we call medical. Okay, so just search for medical over here. When you go to professionals over here, now look for medical and click on it. Yeah, very good. So it's going to give you a lot of medical starter templates that you can use for any hospital. So as you can see, this one, dental clinic is there, psychiatric is there, multi-med is also there. You have health and wellness is also there. We have COVID-19 prevention, psychiatric clinic, and a whole lot of things. But what we are going to use is this one over here. Okay, this particular template over here. So let's click on this one. So this is the template that we are going to use, this one over here. So as you can see, it is very similar to the one that we used. Okay, so this is exactly what we are going to use. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to click over here. Okay, and then upload our logo, and then we go. So go to media library. We don't have anything over there. Okay, so click on select files. Now locate where your file is. Okay, so my file is what located over here. Now make sure that the size of your logo is what 180 by 60. Okay, so that's exactly what I have over here, and then I click on what open. Now since we are here, I want to upload all my images on the website. Okay, so that I wouldn't be going round again. So I'll go to upload files over here, click on select file, and then go to images, and then I will select all my images that I want to upload, and then I'll click on what open to upload all the images on the website. Okay, so guys, this is the images that that I'm going to use. So this is the logo that I'm going to use. So I click on it, and then I click on select over here. Now this is my logo, neatly done. So all what I need to do is to click on what continue. Now over here we need to choose our colors. Okay, the default colors that we want. Okay, so as you can see, this comes in with green. Okay, but if you look at the website that we are creating over here, what we need is what blue. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to what click on this one. Okay, because this is what we are going to use. So we click on it, and then everything changed to what blue for us. Okay, but you see, if we use this one, we have the menu showing over here, but when we clicked on this one, what happens is our menu is gone because it is now written in white color. Okay, but we will change it later on. Okay, we will change it later on. So now let's keep this color because we want the blue color over here. Okay, that's exactly what we want. We want this blue. Yeah, exactly what you want. So let's keep it, and then you can choose your your font that you want to work with. But I'm going to keep this font. Okay, I'm going to keep it this font, and I'll click on continue. Now that everything is done, okay, you can enter your name, your name, and then who you are, and then who you are building the website for. Okay, so I'm going to enter my name, Kobe, and then you agree to receive news, whatever it is. If you want to agree, it depends on you. If you don't want to agree to, it depends on you. Okay, but then it is better to agree to it because you are using their things for free. So when they send you messages, I feel like it's okay. So I'm just going to agree to it, and then we are going to import everything. Okay, because we're going to import customizer settings, we're going to import widgets, we're going to import content. Okay, and then share non-sensitive data. So if you want to share non-sensitive data with the theme builders or the template builders, you can decide to if you don't want to share, you can just ignore it. Okay, but like I said, I'll click on everything, and then I'll click on submit and build my website. So it is importing all the plugins required to help you build this beautiful website for you. So it will take some few minutes and everything will be done. Okay guys, so I'm back again. All what I need you to do is to subscribe to the channel for me, share, like the channel. Okay, when you like this video, it helps in the algorithm, YouTube algorithm, so that the video will be recommended for other people to also watch. Okay, so please like the video and share for me. Now, very good. So the website is done. As you can see over here, congratulations. So everything is done. So we can visit our website. So let's click and visit our website. Okay guys, so this is our website now. Okay, this is how the website looks like. Yeah, so everything is smooth and nice. All what we need to do is to do some few changes on the website, and then we go make it just like the way this one is. Okay, and we go. Now this was how our website was looking. Now our website looks like this. Okay, within some few minutes we have a website we can build on to start on. Okay, so first things first, the next step that we're going to do is to do some design changes of the website. Okay, now we're going to start with our header. Now we want the menu items to show. Okay, so we want to we have to just like this one as it's showing over here, we want the menu items to show. Okay, so what we're going to do is to click on the customize item over here, the customize menu item over here. Click on it. So now that we are at the customization session, what we got to do is we're going to use the theme builder to design the header builder, to design the header over here. So what we're going to do is to click on header builder over here. So this is our header builder. If you see over here, down here, this is our logo. When you click on it, you can adjust the size of the logo the way you want it. Okay, maybe you want it big, you can adjust it the way you want it. So that is it. And then you can also click on the menu over here, primary menu, and that is what we are going to use. So this is our primary menu. Okay, now we go to design. Okay, so with the design over here, this is the menu color. Okay, and as you can see, at the moment it is white, and that is not what we want. So we click on it and then we change it to black color. Okay, so I'm going to drag it over here, and as you can see, it is it is showing over here. So that is what we want. So with the active color, we want it blue, and this one too, we want it blue. Everything is correct. Now let's as we are here, let's we are done with the this top item over here. Now as we are here, let's go down, let's go back to the footer section, and then also customize the footer, and then we are done with the header and the footer. But we come back to the header, because when we are done with this, we need to link this button over here to this side, okay. So we will come up here to this side, we'll put our how do you call it, our services over here for people to book. Okay, just like the way we have it in this website over here for people to book. So we're going to put our services over here. So we will link this button over here to the services side over here. Okay, so now let's go back to the customization, and then let's go to the footer. Okay, let's check the footer. Now with the footer over here, we're going to if you look at the footer, if you scroll down, this is how the footer looks like. Okay, yeah, but we want to edit especially this one, and then the numbers over here. Okay, and to make it exactly what we want over here. Okay, so we are going to click on this is footer widget 1, widget 2, widget 3, widget 4, and and the social icons over here. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the social icons over here. Okay, so what we are going to do is the widget 1 is just a space over there, but widget 2, okay, we click on widget 2, and then we will click on got it. Okay, because we just want to do some editing over here, so just click on got it, and then I'm going to copy this numbers over here, come over here, and then I'm going to click on this one and change this numbers to this one. Yeah, and then I'll publish it. Okay, I'll go to widget 3 also, the same way. Widget 3, I'll come over here, copy this address over here, bring it over here, click here, and then instead of this address, I'm going to paste this one over here, and then I'll click on publish. Okay, so as you can see, it is there. So with this one, with the social icons, if you click over here, we click on social, you can insert your links, social links over there, over here. Okay, your Facebook link, your LinkedIn link, your Google reviews, and then the Yelp reviews too, or Yelp link over here. Okay, so you can add any other social icons to over here. Okay, so maybe you want to add your Instagram, you can link your Instagram. You want to add your YouTube, you want to add WhatsApp, anything that you want to add. Okay, you can just click over here and then click on add social. Okay, now I'm not going to add anything else. Now the next one I'm going to do is the copyright, and then the HTML over here, which gives me this text over here. Now as you can see with the demo website over here, the text over here is what Kitech digital. Okay, so I'm going to use this one and then change the HTML text over here. Instead of the site title, I'm just going to paste the Kitech digital over here. So with this one, there is a link linking to it. Okay, so if you want to link something, when you write it, when you write the thing, you click on this one. Okay, this one, and then you put your link over here, and then click on apply, and then it will link the text for you. Okay, so all what you need to do is to click on publish. So we are done with our footer. Okay, we are done with our footer, and then we are also done with our header. Now let's go back, let's cut it or close it and go back to the website. Now if you look at the main website, or the demo website over here, now instead of this book consultation form over here, okay, now this form is just a form which somebody can fill the name, the last name, and everything, and then just submit submit how do you call it, submit the details to your email. But that is not what we want. Okay, we want a booking function whereby people can choose services, choose doctors, choose assistant, choose everything, choose people who will help them. Okay, and then fill all those details, and then book a reservation or book an appointment with that particular doctor, or with our firm or our hospital. Okay, and that is what we want. So we are going to remove this booking form over here, or consultation form over here, and then replace it with this image over here. Okay, we're going to replace it with this image over here, and then we will build a whole services items over here, just like this one, and then we will allow people to be able to select the services and book the form, book the services. So before we do that, we need to configure our plugin, which is the booking plugin that we installed. Okay, so let's go ahead and configure our booking plugin. So I'm going to go I'm going to go back to our dashboard. So I'm going to delete this one and go back to the dashboard. Okay, so this is our dashboard. Now let me clean the dashboard. Okay, let me delete all these things over here, remove all these things over here, and make the dashboard clean. Okay, so guys, that is it. Now let's look at the plugins that was installed for us from the starter template. So we're having only 2 plugins, but now we have 1 2, yeah, and then 3 has been added to it for us. Okay, so now what we need to do is to configure this booking plugin. Okay, this one, the Salon booking plugin. So if you look at the menu items over here, you can see Salon over here. Okay, so click on Salon over here, and then first things first, let's go to the Salon settings over here and check the settings of our the plugin. Check the settings of the plugin first before we move on to create services and create service category, and then we create assistant. Okay, so okay guys, so we are basically at the settings of the booking plugin. Okay, the Salon booking plugin. So the settings have general settings, booking rules, checkout, payment style, which will help us to style our booking form, and then the Google Calendar, and then the support. Okay, so we're going to go through all these settings one by one. So now the general settings talks about the Salon information, the date and time settings, the assistant selection, SMS services, email notification, automatic follow-up, and a whole lot of things over there. So we're going to go through all of them one after the other. So here, the Salon information, what you need to do is to put your hospital name or your firm name, any kind of website that you are creating, the name over here, and then the contact details. Put all your details over here, and then your address too. You can put it in over here. So I'm going to use the Kolebu. Okay, Kolebu. Now those of you who are in Ghana knows Kolebu Teaching Hospital. I'm just making an example of it. Okay, so it's not like I work over there or not. No, I don't. Okay, and then upload your logo. So you can upload your logo over here. Okay, so I'm going to use this logo. Now it is better that your logo is with a transparent PNG. Okay, so that is it. Now we are done with the first part. Let's go to the time settings. So you can set your time, okay, over here, time and date format over here. Okay, so when the week starts, your calendar, calendar view, how you want it to be like, and then your date format, everything. I think everything is correct. I'm going to leave it like that. And then the assistant selection. Now because we haven't created any assistant, most of the settings we're not going to do. But then do you want to enable assistant selection? Yes. Okay, only from backend. If you want to enable assistant selection only from backend, you can take over here and then disable or choose an assistant for me. Now if you want the system or the booking system to automatically choose an assistant for you, maybe you have a lot of assistants who does the same thing. Okay, so they are not specialized in different things. You want the system to automatically choose, and you don't have any special assistant in mind, so you can set it over here, and then when they are booking your service, an assistant is automatically chosen for you. And then enable multiple assistant selection. Now maybe they can select different assistants. It depends on you. And then enable assistant email or new bookings. You can also enable this one, so that whenever somebody book it, the assistant will get an email in his mail, so that he can attend to the person immediately. Okay, so you can enable this one. And then if you want to manage your staff, you can click over here to manage your staff. But then this one, we will manage it in the assistant session, because we're going to add assistant over here. Okay, so as at now, we're going to leave it like that. Now SMS services. Now this deals with authenticated tokens, and then account ID. Now if you have this preview, and then this Twilio providers. So those of you who don't know, this one, they provide they are companies that provide SMS features and voice calls. Okay, so if you want some, you can copy it, go to Google, and then search them. Okay, and then you can this company. Okay, you can look at them, what they do, and then they can help you, or you can get those authenticating ID and token and all those things, and then you can use it in your website so that you can be able to get SMS notifications from your website to your client and then even to yourself. Okay, so that is it, but we are not going to cater for all those things. So let's go in and go to the next one. So this ones we are not going to deal with it. The SMS we're not going to deal with. Now let's go to the new booking email. If somebody book something or service on your website, you can use these places to customize the booking notification message that will be sent to the person. Okay, that will be sent to the person. So you can you can also disable it. Okay, but it is good you leave it just like that. You can use this tags to help your messages in it. So if you want the name of the person to be automatically inserted in the website and your message, you can use this name tag over here. Okay, all these tags can be used, and this one too, all these tags can be used. Okay, so that is it. Now let's go to the email service notification service. So this one is what new booking email, and this one is what email notification service. So the same thing applies. So how do you want to notify your client? Remind the appointment to the client with an email. So you want to remind them with an email, and then email timing before the appointment. So before the appointment, maybe you want 2 hours email to be sent to the person before the appointment. You can decide. So this is how you can customize it. So hi, blah blah blah, take note of the details of your reservation, and that is it. So you can add something, maybe make sure you are not late or whatever it is over here. Okay, we'll be expecting you. All those things you can add it over there. So I'm going to leave it as it is, and then a follow-up email. So after the appointment, okay, after the last appointment, you can also draft a follow-up message to check up on the person. Okay, so if you want a follow-up message, you can by email or by SMS, or after 2 days after or 3 days after. Okay, so let's say 3 days after the last appointment. It's been a while since your last visit. Would you like to book an appointment with us? We would look forward to seeing you. Okay, so maybe the person visited you guys and then it's been a last time, so you want to check on the person. You can use this side. Okay, it depends on the kind of service you are offering the person. So maybe if it is a hospital like we are building, you can draft a message that will suit the health of the person. Okay, you are checking on the person to see how the person is feeling now after you guys your last appointment, and that is it. And then automatic feedback reminder. So you want to also remind um, the the client or the patient by mail. Okay, you can by mail, and then feedback submission mail. So this one is you like them to review your your service. Okay, so you can take you can write your email address over here, and then they will be able to write back to you with their feedback on or the experience they experience in your hospital, or in your your workplace, or wherever they had the appointment with. It can be done over here. So maybe I'm going to use this email. Okay, so you can write anything. Would you like to leave a review, blah 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 blah, all those things over there. And then API services. So if you want to link this website to any other website, you can use it. So let's say you have a one signal notification service that you are using, like the one signal is a website where gives notification to people who visit your website anytime there is a new service or new reservation. Customers can be able to get that notification. Okay, so you can also use it over here. So it depends on you. If you have Google Maps API key, you can enter it over here. If you have Zapier too, you can enter it over here. And then we also have admin rules. Okay, so what kind of rules do you want to set? Okay, so enable editors as administrators. So um, let's say all um, your your how do you call it, um, all your doctors or all um, your assistants, okay, are editors of the website, but you want them to get access to the booking side of the what of the website at the back end. So you have to what enable them as what as administrators, okay, so that they can be able to have access to this booking side of it, and then also allow assistants to what export bookings to what CSV. Now CSV is just like Excel format, okay. So Microsoft Excel format, they want to export their bookings in that format. So maybe people are, your assistants have a lot of bookings, but they want to also arrange them on their calendar or on their computer. You can use the CSV to export all those things. And then Salon booking system required pages. Okay, so the pages that is required on the bookings. Okay, so as you can see, we have pages over here. Now if you go to the pages over here, as we install the bookings plugin, it brought created these pages for us. Okay, it created the booking, the thank you booking, and then the booking my account page. All these pages were created, and you remember that we have never created, we didn't create any page. This page was created by Elementor. This is a WordPress sample page, okay, and then this one is from what starter template. So I'm gonna move all these other ones to a trash. Yeah, this one too, the privacy policy over here too is what is created by WordPress automatically. It's been in draft, as you can see over here. So basically this page booking, and then um, booking my account, that is the account page, and then thank you for booking, that is the thank you page. All these pages were created for us automatically by the booking plugin that we installed. So you need, if it doesn't come with it, you just create those booking, and then you insert their short code in it. Okay, so basically that is it. So this, you set all these pages over here, okay, and then you can what reset all your settings over here. So if all the settings are done and everything is correct, all what you need to do is to click on what update settings to update all your settings. Now you can go ahead to the booking rules. You can set some rules for the what for the booking. Okay, so online booking, if you don't want to show online, if you don't want people to book online, you can disable it. Okay, and then this message will show, please, online booking is not available at this moment. So maybe you want to disable the booking for now, you can disable it. And then booking availability, okay, so you can also check the availability. So availability mode, so basic basic checks only the booking date. Okay, advanced evaluate also booking duration, and the high end evaluate also service duration and priority. So choose which kind of booking algorithm want to use for your salon according to your specific booking need. So depending your specific booking need, you can choose. So if you want just only booking date, you can choose this one. If you want to get duration over there too, you can also choose this one. And then you want to evaluate services duration and priority, you can also choose this one. But I think this one is what we used in this website. Okay, this one is what we used in this website. So it comes with the date and then the time, and that is what we want. And then customers per session, how many customers per session do you want, and what is the duration of the session? Okay, so because we chose this one, we chose the advanced evaluate also booking duration, so it comes with the customers per session and then duration. Okay, so the customers per session, how many customers do you want per session? It depends on you. So if every booking session you want maybe you know, 3 or 4 customers. It depends on you. And then the time, okay, the time of the duration. Now I want my appointment to be 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. So the customer will spend 1 hour with me. That is it. So the patient is going to spend, like, let's say 1 hour with the doctor. Okay, so basically that is it. And then so one patient and then 1 hour. And then the booking steps order. So change order. So you select this option. The booking process will follow this order. So the services, assistant, and then what, the date. So they choose the service, they choose assistant, and then they choose the, that is the order will follow. We're not going to do anything about it, we just leave it as it is. And then offset between reservations. So if you want to enable offset, so how many, minutes between reservations. So maybe after every 1 hour there should be 20 or 30 minutes break. Okay, so that people cannot book like that. So I want 20 minutes. So after every 1 hour there should be some kind of like break. Okay, so that the doctor can also rest, or the other person who is what, the assistant can rest, or the accountant or whoever it is can also have some rest. And then the booking time range. So booking time ranges start 1 day and ends with minimum. So define the time range in which customers may book an appointment. So you can book an appointment within 2 days, and that is the minimum. And then the maximum range will be, let's say, 1 month is okay. So, and then online booking available days. So what days are you available? You set all the days over here. Okay, so maybe Saturday and Sunday you are not available. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday you are not available. So let's say even Friday you are not available, or even Wednesday you are not available. You are only available, the hospital accept bookings only on Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday. It depends on the work you are doing, how you accept your bookings. Okay, and then we have the first shift and then the second shift. Between this time and this time. Okay, yeah, you can also set maybe from because you close at 5, let's say 5 o'clock. Yeah, so and then you break at 12. Yes, very good. So the first is start at what, 8 to 12, and then within this time there's what, how do you call it, a break. Okay, and then the second shift start at what, 1 to um you know 5 o'clock. Okay, and then you can add any booking rules that you want to add. You can also delete any booking rules. Okay, so that it is. And then holiday days. So if there are holidays you can add it to it. Okay, and then booking manual confirmation. So select this option to manually confirm each booking. So if you want to manually confirm each booking, you can what, select this one, but we want it to be automatic. And then user booking cancellation. So booking cancellation, select this option if you want users to users are able to cancel booking from the front end. Yes, I want them to cancel booking. And then it should be it depends on the number of hours. Okay, time in advance, so 5 hours. Okay, and then booking reschedule. So you can disable reschedule, or you can enable it. So select this option if you want to disable reschedule. You don't want people to reschedule the booking, which I think it is not a good idea. Definitely they can reschedule their booking. Okay, and then you can update it. Okay, very good. So now that it is done, the booking rules are set. Now we can go to the checkout. Now you can enable guest checkout, or you can enable forced guest checkout. It depends on how you want it. If you have Facebook login, Facebook application ID, and application secret, you go to your Facebook, can create it and then come and put it over here, and then you can enable your Facebook login, so that people can use Facebook to log in. and then check out custom fields. So which ones do you want to enable? Okay, so first name, and then maybe last name, and then email address, mobile phone number, address. Okay, if you want to enable this, maybe you don't want to enable address, you can just untick it or something. Okay, you can untick it, you can do all those things over there. So you can untick it, and then if it is required, you can set it as required. So maybe you want a phone number to be required, you can check it. If you want to hide it, okay, you can also hide it on checkout, so that there will be no address shown over there. Okay, you want to hide it on booking too, you can also hide it on booking. Okay, so it depends on how you want it. And then if you want to add extra field, you can also add extra field over here. And then advanced discount system, if you want to enable discount, just like how we saw it on the beginning, you can enable it, you can check this one. If you don't want to enable it, you can disable it, just like that. And then services selection limit, if you want, there should be a limit where people select, you can select all those things. And then booking note, okay, so in case maybe any notes that you want to write in the booking, it will be here. Okay, you can write all your booking notes so that it will be seen on the front end. And then last step note, okay, so the last step, you receive blah 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 blah, you can draft the message over here. Okay, that will be displayed on the thank you page. You can use the Salon phone, Salon email, and all those things over there, the tags over there. Now after everything is done, just click on update. Okay, so we are done with the checkout. Now you can go to the payment side of it. Okay, this is the place where you set your payment. Okay, now if you want to hide prices, yeah, you can hide prices on the front end. Okay, and then you can select the I'm dealing in Ghana, so I'm going to do Ghana cedis. Okay, and then where you want it to show, the right side or the left side. I want it on the left side. Okay, so that is the current the price visibility, and then the currency. Okay, so that is it. So now that everything is done, we can just click on update. Okay, now let's go to the booking style, or the booking form style. Okay, so this is the booking form. Okay, basically there is not much to do over here, but you can select between the small, the medium, and then the large. Okay, so depending on what you want to use, okay, you can select depending on your page size. You can select which place, or depending on which place you want the booking form to show, you can select it over here. And then the custom colors, if you have any custom colors that you want to use, okay, you can set it over here, this place. So if you want to change the colors, you can change all these colors over here. If you don't want, yeah. And then sample input. Okay, so the page title and all this is how it comes. If you change the color over here, this is what if you change the colors over here, it displays over here. Okay, so that is it. So without much, I think everything is done. All what you need to is click on update, and then the last two side is the Google Calendar. Okay, so if you want to enable or disable Google Calendar, you can do all those things over here. Okay, if you that one too needs client ID and client secret. Okay, and then we also have the support. Okay, so the support are all helpful tips and tricks that will help you to be able to use this plugin, the booking plugin. Okay, so you can check it. So if you want their documentation, you can check it over here. If you want their video tutorials, you can check it over here. And then tips and suggestions too, you can check it over here. So basically we are done with our settings. Okay, now the next step that we need to do is to create services. Now automatically these are the 3 services that comes with our booking, the plugin, when we install it. Now I'm going to delete all this. I'm going to delete it, move to trash. Okay, I'll go to into the trash and then empty the trash. Okay, very good. So now what we need to do is to add service. So if you go to over here, these are our services. So I'm going to copy. This is the pediatric service. I'm going to copy this one, enter the service name, pediatric services. Now if you want to give it a price, you can give it a price, the unit per session, the duration. Okay, the duration. So you can set all your durations over here. Okay, but I'm going to leave it just like that. Okay, everything is it a secondary service or exclusive service, or you want to hide it from front end, you can check it. Unit per person too, you can select. Okay, and then the execution order, how you want it to be ordered. Okay, you can also select. And then the online available days, you can check using the booking rules. Okay, you add new rules. And then this is the direct link that we are going to use on over here, so that people can click on it to be directed to the booking form. Okay, over there. So I think all is just done. Some few settings need to be done. That is it. So the price and all, we just add the service and then everything is done, and then all we need to do is to click on publish. Now we forgot to add we set to this featured image. Okay, so we set a featured image. Now, as you can see, we need this one. Okay, this image over here. So we're going to use this image. Yeah, we set it. So our first service is created. I'm going to add some few other services, and then I'll come back again. So I'll pause the video and add all the services, all these 1 2 3 services. Okay, and then I'll come back. Okay guys, so all the services have been added over here. Okay, so we have all our services added over here, and then but the only thing that left it, we don't have any service category over here linked to all these services. Okay, so we need to we can decide to set service category for it, but then first let's go to the assistant and create assistant. Okay, so at the moment the plugin gave us these two assistants. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trash them. So move to trash, and then go to the trash and then empty the trash. Okay, so I'm going to add an assistant. The first assistant, I'm going to add Dr. Kobe K. Okay, and then you can enter their email if only you have registered them on the website, but I haven't registered Dr. Kobe K over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use their phone number. Okay, so and then I'll just enter the phone numbers over there, and then display phone numbers inside. If you want to display phone numbers inside booking notification, so that people can contact the doctor straight away. It depends on you. Okay, and then the booking online days, you can set the rules, and then the holiday days, you can also set the rules, and then you can write a short description over there. But I'm not going to go into details on all those things. All what I need to do is to create assistant. Okay, so, and then set a featured image. So I'm going to use this guy as copy K, and then I'll just publish it. Okay, so that is it. Now I'll also go to add another assistant. I'll add another doctor to, so let's say Dr. Joseph Smith. Okay, and then also go for Joseph Smith. Okay, and then I'll give Joseph Smith, you know, let's say Joseph Smith have he said we can use this option to select what services. So we can select some services for what, for Joseph Smith. So let's say Joseph Smith is for dental, maternity, and then let's say pediatrics. Okay, and then I will give Joseph Smith an image. Okay, so let me choose this guy and then publish. Okay, so after all is done, now let me go to assistant and then edit Copy and then give Copy also let's say gynecologist. Okay, you know, Copy checks women's blah blah blah. Yeah, and I'll update. Okay, now you can also add another assistant who maybe Dr. Esther Asari. Okay, now Dr. Esther Asari checks is for everybody. Okay, so she is for everybody. So I'm gonna give Dr. Asari to an image. So let me say this one. Okay, let me remove this one and give it this one here. Okay, and then I'll publish it. Okay, so if you go to the assistant over here, you realize that we have Copy who is for gynecologist, Dr. Joseph Smith who is for dental services, maternity services, and then we have Dr. Asari who is for all. So Dr. Asari caters for all these people. Okay, and that is it. So now we are done with how do you call it, the assistant. Okay, now if you go to service category, you can also create some category for your for your services. Now the category can be based on how do you call it, based on the department that you have in your workplace. Okay, so let's say we have dental department, so we can add, we have the I'm going to use this one, pediatrics. You know, the pediatrics, you can add, you have, you know, gynecological department, you can also add, okay, department, you have the maternal or maternity department. Okay, so let's say maternity department, and then you also what, add it. So these are the four, you know, categories that you have. Okay, now if you go to your services over here, you can link all these categories that you created to the services. So pediatrics goes to pediatrics department, so it goes over here. Okay, so pediatrics over here, and then you update it. Now let's check the other services. You have gynecological service, also goes to the gynecological department. Okay, and then so it depends on the kind of department. So let's say you are sales department, you have the accounting department and whatever department. Okay, if you are in you are in a salon itself, you have maybe different categories of you have how do you call it, um the manicure, pedicure, and all those things. You can add all those things to it. Depends on the kind of services that you provide, that you can add the categories. Okay, you group them and then you add them to the services. So maternity, we'll go to the maternity department. Okay guys, so now we are set to go. Okay, now we are set to go. So let's look at our services over here. Okay, now we want to create this website. Now we are going to edit the front page to make it like this. Okay, that is exactly what we are. Since we are done with the plugin itself, the functionality that brings the booking to form, now we want to create our website like this. As you can see, our website does not look like the demo one that we have, so we want it to be exactly like this one. Okay, exactly like this one. So what we're going to do is we want to edit this side. So let's click on edit with Elementor over here. Okay, so we are going to edit our session by session. We are our website session by session. Okay, so I'll copy some of the text over here and then bring it over here. Okay, but the first thing that I'm going to do is basically I'm going to delete this this thing over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and then see, as you can see, this one is what, white. Okay, so if I change it to this one, it will change to green. If I change it to any color, it will change to that particular color. Okay, so basically it is what, just a color over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the things in it over here. So this is a form, okay, from WP forms. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just delete it and then remove this one, remove this one, and then remove this one. So now I have this one over here. Now I can click over here and then add an image over here. So I'm going to add this image, this particular image over here. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. Now I'm going to position it center, and then I'm going to go to repeat and say no repeat, and then with this one I'm going to say cover. Yeah, so as you can see, we have it as what, as cover. Now let's look over here. As you can see, it is what, it is a little bit what, tall. Okay, so let's make it the way we want it. So what we're going to do is first let me go to the border radius over here. Okay, now let me see if I can give the image some few border radius. Okay, so before we even go that, now let me go to here, click on the grip icon over here, and then bring a space and then see if I can increase the space a little bit. Yeah, so make it something like this. Okay, yeah, and I think it is working for us over here. So everything is what is on course. Okay, everything is on course. Now another one that we have to do is to also change this text. Copy this text over here, come over here, and then change the text to over here and make it your own. Okay, we are redesigning everything and make it our own. Copy this one too. Get better healthcare from Ghana's best doctors. Okay, so we paste this one too, over here. Now we are good to go. Now the background image, okay, we want to change the background image. We want to change the background image and make it the one that we want. So we wanted this one. And then we click on insert. Okay, so guys, we are almost through with our first session. Okay, yeah, so our first session is what, it's almost done. Yeah, it's almost done. Okay, so let me expand this a little bit, make it like 450. Yeah, okay, now let's come over here, the next session. Okay, now with the next session here, over here, we committed to best healthcare. Okay, so over here we don't want to limit our thing to only dental, because it is a hospital. And then you can add any text you want to add over here, but I'm not going to add any text over here. Then I want to change this this picture and make it this one. Yeah, okay, and then write book an appointment over here. So I want to change this one. All right, book an appointment. Okay, yeah, very good. And as you can see, this one is linked to something. So if you click over here, it brings us over here, but we'll get over there, we'll link them together. Okay, now our next step is to create this session over here, the book appointment session over here. So that is exactly what we're going to do. So let's click over here and then click on this plus thing over here, and then we're going to pick a session. Okay, so first we're going to pick this one is 4. Okay, so as you can see, there's 1 2 3 4. Okay, so that's exactly what we're going to pick. And then we are going to click here, and then there is a space, a little bit space over here, and there's also a little bit space over here. So we're gonna go over there and then click on advanced, and then let's say we're gonna give it a margin of 80. Yeah, so this one is quite okay, 80 is okay. And then let's click on here and then drag in image icon. Okay, so I'm going to drag in image box over here. I'm going to drag in image box over here. Okay, so this is the image box. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this one and then just left with the heading. Now the first heading is pediatrics. So I'm going to copy it and then paste it over here. Okay, pediatric services, and then choose an image for the pediatric service. Now this is the image that we chose. Okay, now let's go to style to style it, and then with the the width, I'm going to give it full width. Okay, 100%. And then with the text, let's go to the content, and then with the typography of the heading. Okay, so I'm gonna give it, let's say 18. Yeah, let me check and see. Yeah, I think let's say 20. Okay, so 20. Okay, and then since we are down with here, now let me check this one. Okay, so we have some corner radius over here. So let's go to image over here, and then with the border radius, let's use 18. Yeah, 18 is all right. Okay, so that's very good. So now let's go to click on the grip icon and select some element or widget. Okay, search for some widget. Now we're going to search for the button widget. Okay, we paste it over here, we position it in the middle, and then what is written on it is a book now. So we're going to write book now on it. Okay, so now that we have this one created for us nicely, yeah, very good. So what is really left is for us to create this appointment then. So book appointment. So I'm gonna pick this one and then pick this how do you call it, session, the session over here, the full width session over here, and then go over to this and then pick a heading widget. Okay, I'm gonna pick a heading widget like this, and then enter book appointment in it, position it in the middle like this. Now this one I'm going to remove the the top border from margin from it. So I'll deselect the margin and then I'll remove the top margin from it, and then I'll come over here and also give it, deselect it, give it a top margin of 80, or let's say 50 is okay, and then a bottom margin of 10 or 20. Yeah, and then I'll come here and then select a divider. Okay, and then paste it here. Oh, and drag it here, drag it here. Yeah, so we have a divider. Since we have a divider, then I'm going to remove this thing over here, the bottom, and then as you can see, this one is very long. The divider is very long, so I'm going to just shrink the divider to, let's say, 10%. Okay, and then I'm going to put it in the in the middle. So yeah, as you can see, everything is falling into shape. Okay, yeah, everything is falling into shape. So I think the top is a little big, so I'm going to give it, let's say, 20. Yeah, so I think everything is falling into shape. So all what we need to do is duplicate this service over here. Okay, so we duplicate it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3, and then we delete this ones. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now that we have our services duplicated 3 times, and what we have to do is we will let's take a look at it, how it looks like. Okay, so it looks fine over here, and what we have to do is to just change the images and the text over there. So the second one is gynecological services. So I'll copy it, come over here, change the image to this one, and then change the text. Okay, I'll come over here, this one is dental services, copy this one, go over here, change it to dental service, change the image, to this image, insert the media, come over here. This one is also what? Maternity service. So I'll just paste it over here, copy this one, and then insert this picture over here. Okay, so guys, it is almost done, so we are good to go. Now with this one, I'm going to give it a top margin or top padding. So let's say a top padding of 50. Yeah. Yeah, very good. And I'm going to reduce this top this bottom margin over here. Okay, so the bottom margin will be also 50. Yes, so guys, I think everything is set now. We are on point. Okay, so everything is good to go. It's looking almost similar to this one. Yeah, just the same. Okay, so now that we are done, now what we need to do is to get the direct links from here, from the services side over here, and then insert it in the button. Okay, so and then put it over here. So let's go to pediatrics. So with the pediatrics, let's check, and then we are not looking at this link. No, that is not the link that we want. When you scroll down over here, there is what we call a direct link over here, and that is exactly what we are looking for, this link. Okay, so copy this link, copy the link address, and then come to your Elementor builder, and then paste it in the button that you want. Okay, the same way applies to all the other services. The same way applies to the gynecological services. Scroll down to direct link, and then copy the link. Okay, copy the link, come over here, and then check the button, and then paste the link over there. Okay, so you do the same for all of them. Okay, now let's go to here. This we can easily change the number. Okay, so this number, okay, you can easily put your number over there. Yeah, so this is the number. You can let me just you can easily put your number 233. Easily put your number over there. Okay, so basically that is it. So with everything over here, if you want to change it, you can change it over here. Now the last one that I'm going to check about is the map over here. So with the map, it is also easy. Let's click on the icon over here. Okay, and then instead of the crown, whatever it is, I'm going to delete it, and then write the Kolebu. Yeah, so this one. Okay, so this is exactly what we need. So Kolebu, Accra. Okay, so we want this one. Okay, so Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Accra, and then we click on update. So anything that you do, make sure that you update it so that you save. Okay, so we click on update. So basically we are almost good to go. Now what we need to do is to link all those buttons. Okay, so over here I'm going to click over here, and then I'll go to advanced, and then with the CSS ID over here, I'm going to write appointment. appointment over here. Now I'll copy this appointment over here, okay, and then I'll come over here, and then with a button over here, okay, I'll paste the appointment over here with the pound sign, okay, with the pound sign over here, the pound sign first and then appointment, so that when I click on appointment over here, it will send me to this place, okay. So basically that is what we want, okay. With the same thing, we're going to do it at over here, okay. So let's copy this same thing, get up this the appointment with the pound sign, and then let's go to appearance, customize, okay. Let's open in a new page, in a new tab, sorry, and then we're going to check all the home, all these things, okay, all this over here, and then see if it is linked, okay. So let me update it. Now I think we are done with almost the home page over here. So everything is done over here. Yeah, we have everything. Now if you want to change this one, you can also change it. It's very simple. You can click over here and then change the link and all those things, so that when people click it, it will send them to their how do you call it, their respective your respective social icon, okay. So the same way applies to this one. So this one is get appointment, okay. So when you click over here, it's supposed to get you to the appointment session, okay. So it's supposed to get you to the appointment session. I'm going to click on, yeah. So when I click over here, it will send me to this place, okay. Very good. So now that we are over here, now customize this session. Now let's go to the button, click on this one, okay. This is the button, okay. This is the button. It's on the header. So as you can see, there is only a pound sign over here. So what we need to do is to replace it with this one, okay, and then publish it. Very good. So now let's cut it, or let's close it, and then view our website. Let's view our website. Okay, so guys, basically our website is in shape and everything is working. Now if you click on home page, it's definitely the home page. If you click on about page, it takes us to the about side of the website. If you click on procedure, it takes us to the procedure over here. If you click on reviews, it takes us to the reviews, okay. If you click on contact, it takes us to our contact side, and then if you also click on get appointment, it takes us to the book appointment side, okay. Now if you are also scrolling and then you come over here and click on appointment, it also takes you over here. Now let's say you scroll down and then you reach on the call to action over here, and then still click on get appointment, it takes you back to appointment over here. So basically that is it. Now what is left is on the header side, okay. Now you realize that we have this my account session, my account item over here, menu item over here, and over here we don't have it, okay. We don't have it, so we have to put that that menu item over there. So what we need to do is to go back to our dashboard. Now hover on appearance and then go to menus, okay. So we are going to check our menus. We're going to check our menus. Now with the menus, now these are the current menu that we have. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the booking, okay, booking my account to it, and then let's see how it is positioned. So that is the last item over there, and then we will we will just delete the booking, okay, and then just leave the my account. Now if you see over here too, these are the links. These are all custom links. If you see, you realize that it's the pound sign with the home, okay, or the hash sign with the home. Okay, the same way applies to it, this ones, the same way. So if you want to change it, you can change it over here. Now let's click on save. Okay, very good. So everything is done. Now that everything is done, what I want to do is I want to change this one. Okay, change this home, and then put this front page home rather than this home. So I'm going to delete this home and then let this one, so that when somebody goes to a different page, a different site, let's say the person goes to the account page. Okay, the person is here. Let me refresh the website. Yeah, so the person is here. Okay, okay, so at the moment this is how our account page really looks like. There's nothing to show. Okay, nothing to show over here. Okay, so this is how our account page looks like. There's no reservation or no appointment made. Okay, now when somebody clicks on home, it should send the person back to our front page, and that's exactly what we want. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what we want. Okay, so now that we are done with our menu, now there's one thing left. Now guys, if you see over here, there's icon. Okay, I want to show the icon. I want to show the icon at the top of the website. Okay, so I'll insert the icon over there. So I'm going to click on, that is the website icon. Okay, so I'm going to click on customize again. So I want the website icon to be shown. Okay, so I want to click on customize again. Okay, then I'll go to site identity and then site icon. Okay, so I'll click on site icon and then choose this icon that is prepared. So if you want to prepare a similar icon, you can do it, but it should be in 512 by 512 pixels. Okay, so I'll just select it. Okay, so that is it. It's over here. So it will show on the on the browser side. Okay, browser header side over there. Okay, the tabs over there, and then click on what, publish. Okay, so we are almost done. What is really left is for us to customize some of the pages, or do some settings. Okay, now when you go to the pages, so we're going to do two things: do the bookings side and then do the account side. Okay, so we want to design the account page and then also design the booking. So now let's go to the account page, which is very easy to do. We want the account page to look like this account page over here. Yeah, we want it to look like this account page over here. Okay, yeah, at the moment our account page is not looking nice. So what we will do is we go to the if you check over here, there is a Astra settings. So we click on the Astra settings. Okay, and then what we are going to do is we're going to do some few settings. Okay, so we check the sidebar. We don't want any sidebar. Okay, and then the layout, we want either, you can choose between box or content with box, depending on how you want it. So let's say we want content box, and then update it, and then let's view it in a new tab. Now this is how it looks like. Okay, it looks very nice now with no sidebar, and it looks exactly like this one. and that is exactly what we want. Okay, so we are done with this one there. Now let's go to the next page, which is the booking side. Okay, so currently if we click on home and then we click on maybe book an appointment, and we want to book an appointment for gynecologist. Okay, this is exactly how it looks like. This is how it looks like. Okay, yeah, but we don't want this side bar. Okay, we don't want this side bar, and then we also want to create it very nicely, so that it will be it will definitely serve like how do you even call it, have a hero session over here, just like the way this one have. If you go to book an appointment, and then we go over here, and then we come over here, as you can see, this one have what, a hero session over here, and that is what we want. Okay, with no sidebars. Okay, and that is exactly what we want. So we don't want the sidebars. Okay, we don't really want the sidebars. We just want the hero session, and then the booking form will be in it. Okay, now let's go to now if you look at this one, this form is different from this one. The reason why is we created categories for it. Okay, so all of them falls under each category. Okay, so these are the categories, which makes the booking form looks very, very nice. And the gynecology department have what, these services. So if it have so many services, it will be what, listed under it over there. Okay, so now let's go to our booking side, and then we will choose let me go to here, and then we choose a template, which is what, Elementor full width. Okay, we'll update it, and then we come to edit with Elementor. Okay, very good. So at the moment, this is how it looks like. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to click on this plus button over here. Now choose this layout, okay, or structure, this one, and then I'm going to choose another plus, click on another plus one, choose this layout over here too. Okay, now with this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to the height, I'm going to use what, minimum height. Okay, and then I'll go to style, and then background type, I'll choose an image for it. So I'm going to choose this image for it. Now I want the image to position center, and then I want the size to be covered, and then I also want it to be no repeat. Okay, now this is how it looks like. Okay, and that's exactly not what we want, because you see there's space over here, there's space over here. If you look at this one, there's no space over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to layout. Okay, and then instead of the stretch is no, I'm going to put it what, stretch. Now the moment I stretch it, look at how it becomes nicely done. Okay, now I'm also going to copy the text over here. I'm going to copy this text, come over here, and then I'm going to give this, go to style. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a background overlay of a classic type, which is the color should be black. Yeah, very good. And then I'm going to pick a text, a hidden text widget, and then I'll put this text over there, put it in the middle, I'll position it in the middle, and then go to style and style it to be white. Okay, now I can decide to even give it a text shadow. Okay, so let's say let me give it very text shadow so that the text will appear well. Okay, I can even blur it well. Okay, so basically that is it. Now with our appointment form, okay, since I want to copy this one, so right click on it and click on copy, and then paste it over here, Now that I have this one, I can delete this one. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so let me go back to here and see why this thing is still not stretched. Okay, let me go to full width. It's supposed to be stretched, so let me update it. Now let me go to my booking form and then refresh it and see if the changes have taken place. Okay, so the changes have taken place, but the top is not stretched, and that's exactly not what we want. We want it to be stretched. Okay guys, so I don't know whether it was I don't know whether it was a bug or whatever it is, but then I had to restart everything again, and now it is working perfectly. Okay, so what I need to do is to just insert my form over here. So I just use this container right here, and then I'm gonna give it top and bottom margin of 80 over here, and then I'm gonna give this one 20, so that I'll have 60. I'm gonna give this one 20. I'm gonna give over here to 20, so that I have 60 in the middle. 60 basically, and then I'll insert how do you call it, shortcode. Okay, shortcode widget, drag it over here, and then I'll use the shortcode of the form, which is Salon, then slash, and then I'll use this one. I'll drag the form over here. Okay, so don't worry about how messy it is. It will show on the front end very nicely. So basically that is it. So if I go to the booking side, and then let me just refresh it. Yeah, so as you can see, it is showing nicely over here. Okay, but it seems here is bigger than this place, so let me check again and see the reason why this place is bigger. See the reason why this place is a little bit bigger than. Okay, so first let me put let me remove this top margin. I'm gonna remove this top margin. Okay, so basically yeah, I think we are good to go. So I'll just click on update, and then yeah, let's check it on the front end. Yeah, so I think that is how the website really looks like. So I think everything is good to go. um but I think I'm still gonna position this one because it is shifted to the left a little bit. So let me go over here, check this one. So instead of 20, I'm gonna give it, let's say, 30, and see how it behaves. Go over here, refresh it. Yeah, so I think this one is a bit okay. Yeah, quite okay. Okay, so um that is basically okay. So let me also say, let's say 25. Let me refresh it and see. Yeah, so this one is okay, this one is good. Okay, so guys, I think we are good to go. We are done with the booking side. It is also fine. Now let's go to redesign the thank you page. Okay, let's go to go and redesign the thank you page. So let's go to the pages and go to all pages. Okay, so this is the thank you page. Okay, at the moment it is just saying thank you for booking. Okay, that is all what it says, but we want to make it really nice. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one. Now I'm going to change the template from default to Elementor canvas. Okay, and then I'm going to update it. I'm going to edit with Elementor. So Elementor canvas, it removes the header and footer from it. So that is exactly what we want. Now I'm going to create a structure. I'm going to pick this structure. Now with this structure, I'm going to make it the height, I'm going to make it fit to screen. Okay, so that it will cover everywhere in the screen. And then the content, I'll make it full width. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an image behind it. So background image, which will be this one over here. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one, this image over here, and then I'm going to give it an overlay. Okay, so I'm going to give it an overlay of something like this. Okay, I'm going to give it an overlay something like this. Increase the opacity a little bit. Okay, now the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to pick an icon structure or an icon widget. Okay, over here, drag it over here, and then I'm going to change the icon and make it calendar. This one, this calendar, like a booking calendar, like this. Okay, now I'm going to style it. I'm going to increase the size a little bit, like this, and then I'll give it a blue color, bluish color. Okay, something like this. Yeah, something like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a heading widget, put it under it, and then write this text: thank you for booking. Okay, and then change the text to white. change the text to white. And then the last one is I'm going to add a button that will redirect the person or the client or the patient to the account page. So visit your account page. Okay, and then I'll add an icon. I'll choose an icon from the library and add an arrow icon, just like this one. Let me add this one. It's like this one. I'll add it after the words, and I'll give it a little bit spacing. Okay, yeah, so I think we are good to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to direct them to this page. Okay, so the link will be this one. Okay, so that when the person clicks on it, it will direct the person to that place. Okay, so basically that is it. Now what I'm going to do is I want this one to animate. Okay, so I want some small animation to happen. So with the motion effect, okay, I'm going to use motion effect. I'll say fade. Okay, so I'll say fade up. Okay, I'll use fade up, and then I'm gonna go fast. Okay, and then with this one I also use motion effect, but instead of fade up I'm gonna say fade right. Okay, and then I'll 500 milliseconds, and then with the same one applies to this one. Instead of also motion effect, instead of this one too, I'll use fade right also, and then with this one it's going to be like 700. Okay, and then I'll click on what update. Yeah, so basically we are done. Now let's look at the mobile side of it. This is how it looks on the tablet, and then the mobile is not good, so we have to what do it well. So this one okay, so with this one let's give it a margin. Okay, so with this one we're gonna give it, okay, now let's go to style first. Let's go to the layout. Okay, and no, let's go to the style. So over here, position, let's make it center, and then with the no repeat, size 2, we're gonna make it cover. Yeah, very good. And then let's go to the other side, which is the margin. Now let's go with the padding of 50. Okay, so unlink this one and then make a top padding of 150, a bottom padding of 150, which will be perfect. And then reduce the size of this one. Instead of 115, just reduce it to make it like 60 or 62, any of it. Yeah, 60. The same thing applies to this one. Okay, so for this one also, let's say 30 will be okay. And then with this one also, we will reduce the size. Okay, so I think with this one it's gonna be alright. Okay, now but guys, as you can see, there's a space down. That is exactly what I don't want. I don't want any space down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it, yeah, something like this. Yeah, so that there wouldn't be any space down. Okay, yeah, very good. So I think everything is okay. Okay, and then for this one we can even remove the visit and then say account page. Yeah, so that will be perfectly fit. Okay, so I think everything is good to go and we are good. So now I think we are done with almost everything that we need to do. All what we need to do is to test our website to see. So this is the original one. I'm going to delete this one. Yeah, close this one and then use this one. So let me close this one. Let me also close this one. Now let's go to the home page of the website. So imagine somebody, a patient visits the website, or anybody of your clients visit the website, and then start browsing through. Oh, okay, so about. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, now their booking, as said, is there. Their procedures and everything is correct. Okay, so now let's book an appointment. So let's go to book an appointment, and then let's say I want to book a dental service or a gynecological service. So let's say a gynecological service. Okay, so now it brings us to the appointment page. So now we choose, this is the gynecological service. So we go to the next page. Now we choose a doctor for it. So it's either Dr. Sari or Dr. K. Okay, so let me choose Dr. K, or you can let them choose any assistant for you. Okay, so I'll go to next step and then I'll select my date. Okay, so I want it. So if you remember, we said Wednesdays we are not free, Fridays we are not free, Saturdays we are not free, and then Sundays too we are not free. So all those parts are not there. Okay, so I will choose, let's say, Tuesday, which is 12, and then choose a time which is 12. Okay, or maybe I'll choose 10 and then go to the next step, and then I'll fill in my details over here. So maybe I'm gonna fill in any details that I want to fill in. So and then choose an address. Okay, so I can choose any address that I want to choose. This is not really necessary because the address is not it wasn't required. Okay, so I'll just click on next, and then this is the summary. Okay, so we can leave a message, and this is the terms and conditions, and then we click on next again, and then we get our booking number, which is 487, and then this is the confirmation messages over there. And when we click on complete, it takes us to our thank you page, which is exactly like this. It's nice as that. Then when we click on account page, oh, so we did a mistake. Instead of the account page, we clicked, we used the instead of the account page, rather I linked it with the I linked the button with the thank you page. Oh, sorry guys. Now let me go back to the thank you page again, and then edit with Elementor. And then let's edit this one over here. Okay, so instead of the let's say booking, so we have what? Yeah, so we are going to use this one, booking my account. Okay, yeah, that is the page, and then update it. Now that we have updated it, let's go back to this page, refresh it. Okay, and then let's click on it. Yeah, it sends us to our account page. Very good. So this is our booking, which is confirmed, and then we can cancel it if you want. We can reschedule it if you want. Okay, so anyhow you want it. So basically that is how you can be able to create this nice booking website for any clients that you are having, or for yourself or for your business. Okay, it could be a hospital website, it could be an accountant service website, it could be any your own how do you call it, web designing website. Okay, so Thank you for watching this video, and I hope this video helps you a lot. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, or to this particular channel, and let's grow together. Okay, so see you in the next video. Bye bye.